This one's a hard one because it's difficult to sometimes get the pulse of what exactly is happening. One thing is for sure, there's lots of people doing lots of things, right? And if not thousands of examples of different ways of doing something as this kind of convergence of issues comes upon us in the 21st century. So you see just, you know, in the kind of research I did for the Storming the Wall, which is the book, I met people from the Philippines from the Philippines to the US-Mexico border to, you know, I went to the Paris Climate Summit where there was people from all over the world came there and, you know, or brought their stories of what they're doing. And of all the stories, you know, the most important ones seem to be the ones that use the word climate justice together, in my opinion, at least. Climate justice in the sense that climate change, again, is one facet of a multifaceted problem. I mean, the first places I tend to look myself are what you brought up actually earlier, which is indigenous voices, and those seem to be the most powerful voices that resonate. Like in Paris, there's a whole contingent of indigenous people from around the world who came and made the big point that we are the guardians of the environment, right? That's, you know, and we are the ones coming from, you know, from the Pacific Islands to, you know, Latin America, from Peru. We're the ones that know the land better than anyone else, and it's probably us who are going to have the ideas of how to move out of this. But what does that mean? Because the way that the things have gone to this point, it's been about repression and discrimination against indigenous people. And so, and why? One of the reasons why is it's so drastically different than the civilization that has been imposed upon the earth right now. So what does that mean? Does that mean that we're going to come to a full stop or some sort of stop with the way we're going now and have to radically readjust everything to look at life in a different way? Like the civilization as we know it, is it going to have to die, right? And shouldn't we not be thinking about moving into something else? And you can already see those percolations everywhere around that idea, but you see at the same time this, like, we have to save civilization, you know, so it's almost this dichotomy. But when people say that we have to save the civilization, does it mean we have to save the thousands of car commercials that come on every football game, right? You know, like that, every time I see a new car commercial, it's like, well, nothing's being changed because the whole economy and the whole reason we're in this situation is being told we have to continue. So it seems like something has to radically shift, and that there's percolations and movements, and maybe they seem disparate at times, and maybe they're not. Maybe they're more connected in ways. But I think that, to me, that might be the you know, the hope. That's probably where my hope is, at least, is there.